Hello, everybody. Good morning. Yes, it's 11 o'clock here in sunny Spain. My name is Brian. This is Class A Plus English, and this is a YouTube channel. I'm an English teacher living in Spain. I play story-driven games, and explain the vocabulary and stuff. So, welcome. We're going to jump into Disco Elysium. I think it's number what, 23, 24? It's getting crazy now. But we're going to go into the game tonight. I hope the sound is okay. Sorry, just let me check some stuff. I hope you're well. And is it working? I think so. Okay, let's hope. I hope it is. Where am I? Okay, connections. Sorry, just let me check things out. Okay, we're going to jump into the game. I'm thinking today, let's try to identify how many phrasal verbs we can see. Okay, we're going to do a little, play a little game with the vocabulary. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, and I think there's going to be a lot of phrasal verbs. Let's check it out. Okay, so I hope you're well. It's really, really hot here. Really, really hot. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough today. I need to drink water. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so it's Wednesday night. Look, it's 10:28 at night time. I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm in my little second home. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off my clothes. I'm going to be a good boy here. Usually, every time we've gone to sleep, there's been a little bit of a scene, hasn't there? So I'm presuming there will be again. I think I want to wear this tie, my horrific necktie. Let's wear that. Let's just go to bed. It's Wednesday night. We're going to head into Thursday morning.
The bed is comforting.
Oh, I got my boots on.
A bit run down. Still, you've...
No. Take your boots off. Come on, we're not barbarians. Oh, hang on. Okay, I thought that was shoes or something. Let's go to bed.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
A bit run down. Run down is a phrasal verb, isn't it? Yeah? I was talking about this with some students this week. You can talk about a neighborhood that's run down. It needs some investment, you know?
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Okay, bedtime. Sweet dreams.
Thoughts, baby.
Right, here we go.
A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Okay, this is my ancient reptilian brain. Your reptilian brain is the part of your brain that breathes. You know, you don't have to think, breathe, Brian, breathe, Brian. No, this is your ancient reptilian brain, and it's the kind of fight or flight part of your brain, I think, as well. A million little lights will find every corner and every street. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have one of these dream scenes.
Recorded in you forever on ferrotape.
Now, I think the limbic system is your memories, right? Recorded in you forever on ferrotape. Spinning in eternity. Spinning on empty. Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming?
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque.
Oh!
The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Let me just change the sound here. I'm having a bit of an issue with my headphones, or my earbuds, yeah? Let me take it down a little bit. Okay, let's go back to the game. Okay, all right, spinning on empty?
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
I don't really know what he's talking about here. Where you first asked her to dance above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars. Okay, I'm dreaming.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time. The smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
The potted flowers. We have a flower pot. If you put a plant into a pot, yeah. Well, what is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
So he's saying the world has made me who I am. Who am I? Well, I'm Harry Dubois. I'm a kind of a drug-addicted, alcoholic detective.
You can never forget this shit.
The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions, erase them. Okay, let's go for number 2. It's beautiful.
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 It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Picking up, phrasal verb, to pick something up. I pick it up. Yeah, pick up, put down. Okay. You're the son of the world again, Harrister. Ceaseless agent, never ending. Picking up litter, picking up rubbish. So litter is also a verb, yeah? If someone drops, they drink a can of Coca-Cola and then they drop it on the floor, that's to litter. And that can of Coke now becomes a noun, it becomes litter. And old newspapers collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards, this is true. Meaningless keepsakes. A keepsake is like a memento, a souvenir.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
Okay, this is starting fun, isn't it, this game? Yeah, okay, well, right, everybody. If you are new to this channel, welcome. But I recommend at some point you go back and check the story, yeah, because the story is quite complicated. I don't have time. I have to work later on. So we're not going to do the longest stream today. But basically, it's kind of crazy, this game, yeah. Okay, I am an agent of the world, but what if I want to be an agent of nothing? No, I want to be an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this.
Uh-huh.
One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
Okay, so by loony bin, he means psychiatric unit. Yeah, we don't say loony bins anymore. So if someone's having a psychotic episode or something, like kind of, yeah, they might be put into a psychiatric unit. In the past, you would say the loony bin. He thinks I'm going to go crazy, my ancient reptilian brain. No!
For Revacon, always and only Revacon.
Only and always forever called my type of city.
Solving your little crossword puzzles, doing your tasks, crossing names off lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Who's her? They keep talking about her. This is my girlfriend, my wife, or something? Okay, we have two choices. I can give up. I can't give up. I have to keep going, to continue. Forever, Joel! And pursue the thought, continue. Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You could be closing the door on a brilliant and special future for yourself.
You're right. It's time to get political. Political. It's time to get political. I'm a political man. Yes, I'm sure. I'm very boring and apolitical and sleepy. I don't know what to do. No, let's keep going. No, I'm sleepy.
Did you hear that? He's renouncing politics.
Oh my
He's
god.
strictly business now.
To renounce, to renounce something. It's like, yesterday I believed in this, but today I don't.
Just another thoughtless vessel, plowing the grey seas of every day.
God, my brain is so judgmental.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
That is actually quite true.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind.
Do it for the wind. Wow. That's a mantra for the day, isn't it? Let's wake up. Thursday. We start on Monday. Everything's back. I'm healed. Here I am. I'm in my little second home. Good stuff. Okay, let's get dressed. What are we going to do today? Let's put on a nice shirt. Kingdom of Conscience, I don't know what that is. Logic. Spirit of Corpse. Logic. Pain Threshold. Put on a nice shirt. Visual Calculus, yeah, put on those. Empathy is always good. Ooh, that's quite good as well, isn't it? Yeah. That's the armor. We don't need to use that. Composure is always good. Perception is nice. We need a pair of trousers, everybody. What we got? We've got this one. Electrochemistry, the drugs party one. We've got Kingdom of Conscience. I don't know what that is. Yeah, pair of jeans. What are these? Perception. Should we wear a hat? Perception. So our perception is quite high. And let's go for some. Let's take some. And maybe a cigarette as well to start the day. And I think we're good to go.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Okay, let's try this again. It's a white one, low. It's not going to work.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Okay.
That's all you know for now.
So basically, everyone, like, I'm a detective. My name is Harry Dubois. I went on a bit of a session, and I forgot my name. I forgot my job, but I'm a detective.
You see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Ooh, 58% even. Is shaving the right call? Is it the correct decision?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
The mustache is gigantic. The water reflects on a vague image. Nose bulbous, really big nose and red. You know, like people who drink too much, they get really big red noses. Your hair is unkempt. You haven't combed your hair. Wrinkles, lines, lining the eyes and forehead. My forehead is here. The mustache is gigantic.
You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
Okay, let's just try it and see what happens.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
This isn't sharp enough. Scrape harder.
Stop, for crying out loud.
Damn it.
You're gonna cut your own throat. There's no way to salvage this.
Do you know, I was reading something recently about, you know, like kind of a couple of 100 years ago, that why you know, you see the paintings, they always have beards, and why did people have beards in the past? It's basically because, you know, before like modern medicine, shaving was a really dangerous activity. You could cut yourself, you could get infected, and, you know, you could really bad things could happen to you. Just a simple thing as shaving. We don't think about it today, you know. But maybe, I don't know, 200 years ago, whatever it was, shaving was a dangerous, like, occupation or habit, you know, which is why so many people had beards. Okay, I don't need to. Let's just drop the razor, yeah?
The razor lands with a clang. A red trickle begins to spread in the water.
The blood. Okay, leave. I need to eat something. Okay, let's get out of here. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. It's Thursday. There's Kim. This is my sidekick, a fellow detective who is a very kind of straight guy. Let's take some amphetamine. I do it. How can I do that? Let's go over here. Let's talk to the old lady. See if she's got any news.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Nothing. We need suggestion, everybody. Okay. I can do this. This is the one thing, difficult thing. Alright. Let's have a cigarette. Okay. Okay, so we need to build these up. Okay, we're good. Okay, so as you can see here, with this game, it's like the different parts of our brain are competing with, they're competing with each other to kind of get me to make decisions. So it's intellect, psyche, physique, motorics, etc. You can see the different parts here. So I just took some speed, which is amphetamine, which raises these points up. And I smoked a cigarette, which gives me more intellect. So, but they also damage my health and damage my morale, so I don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Let's hit the bag in case we find something. What else have we got? Oh, we got that cool thing. Bottle of beer? No. Ooh, psyche as well. We got 3 of those left. Okay, we've had some we've had a smoke. We've had we talk to these kids quickly, see if they've got any news for us.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Scruffy, a bit untidy. You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Worn out. Yeah, so old sneakers. Maybe there's a hole in it.
Lily's our mum.
Explains the other one. Tongue still lolling out of his mouth. He got his tongue out of his mouth. Yeah, I already said
The
that.
stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders.
Big Irish head on him.
The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason, somehow tied to the case.
Good point, Inland Empire. What are you laughing about?
The boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking. Just wobbling around like he's afraid of something.
Children are stupid. Haha, the scruffy-haired little kid laughs as though in agreement.
You're stupid.
The other one tells him suddenly very serious. Okay, we got some choices. Okay, how about the policeman asks you something else? I'm just going to leave now. I'm going to leave and not talk to you anymore. Bye.
Okay.
No, there's nothing. There's no options. We're wasting our time. Let's go over here. It's over here. We need to go back to the bar to talk to the disco girl. It's over here. What's all of this? Let's go up here. No. There must be something here. What's this? What's this?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Unidentifiable. We can't identify it. Touch it, take a closer look, maybe there. Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of
Okay,
filth.
so it's really dirty.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a clue, Kim.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
A clue. A clue is like evidence, right? So I've played a lot of Hercule Poirot games. If you're interested, go back and check the playlists. I think we played 2 Hercule games, yeah? And we're always looking for clues to find the murderer. All right. You think our suspect is a seagull who has been defecating on unsuspecting jackets? A suspect is a seagull. It could have been multiple seagulls. He sighs. He's getting annoyed with us,
A
yeah?
poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh.
He's getting tired of us.
You should still take it.
Yeah, I think I should as well. Let's take it. Okay, good. We got it. Let's have a look. Let's investigate everybody like proper detectives.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting? Let's not think about that right now. Put the filthy jacket away. Filthy. Really, really dirty.
It's a sordid, filthy tale. Not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Okay. Maybe. I'm not sure, everybody. Again, everyone, this game is not for children. It has mature adult themes, and I don't know what's going to happen now, you know? I've made a few mistakes in previous streams with this, yeah? Which I didn't know about. So be careful, okay? Warning, okay? All right, let's think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Okay, so it's really, really dirty. It's got a crust. It's kind of stiff with jet sand. It's like stuff from the water and, well, seagull shit.
It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross. Ugh, disgusting. Horrible. Yeah, it's gross. Okay, but what's the crust made of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night.
The feral dogs, the wild dogs, yeah? They are stray dogs. Wild dogs that prowl the beaches at night. So, you know, there's wild dogs prowling on the beaches. You have to be careful.
The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
Faint impression of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. So there's footprints on the jacket. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone hung it up. They draped it over the railing. Okay, that's pretty disgusting. What happened once someone put it on the railing?
The crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then?
Okay, so we can bake bread, yeah? Everyone went crazy baking bread during COVID and the lockdowns. But I don't know about other countries, but in Ireland it's a very typical expression when it's really, really hot. You know, we say, oh my God, it's baking today, yeah? That's an expression meaning the weather is really hot. So this jacket baked in the sun.
Somewhere, high above the city, a pair of seagulls trace loops through the air. They are like the bombardiers of the aerostatic brigades, gliding above a target-rich environment.
Yeah, right. Seagulls. Looking for targets, if you know what I mean.
All of a sudden, the Bombay doors open, and their white glittering payload rushes to the ground.
Right, watch out.
Splat! An explosion of white on a man's shoe. A curse goes up, but the birds do not hear.
Why did I just spend all this time thinking about seagull shit? I feel like I really understand this jacket now. Okay, let's just put it away. Maybe it'll be useful later on. Okay, what's in here? Money! Tare! Okay, wow, there's not so much money over here. More money. More money, more problems, everyone. What's this? A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Vagrants are meaning homeless people. This tarp will keep out neither rain, nor snow, nor wind. Okay, let's go check this out. Come on, run. Okay, maybe we need to equip our... Ooh. A postcard! Oh, we need to sell some postcards. How much money do we have? We have 22 reales. Okay, let's see what we got. A new postcard. This one has hell written on its back. It could not be further from the truth. It's the boom years, the economic boom. And Curon, the nicest district in Revachol West, is enjoying a sun-drenched day, sunny day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside, steel, iron, and yellow limestone with cloud shadows sliding on the facade. Okay, it's a postcard, basically. What's this? Coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Okay, that's the point. We have to go to the bookshop as well, don't we? We need to get into the bookshop for the woman. Ooh, encyclopedia! Oh, Oh, yes. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. What do we got? Oh, these sunglasses, man. Where are they? No. We're low on encyclopedia points. Is that it? No. Here. Whose idiotic idea were square and beige plastic frames anyway? Beige is a color that does not look good on anyone. Not to mention that seeing the world through these exceedingly, incredibly thick lenses feels almost nauseating. I get sick. Alright. Anything over here? Let's put this away. What are we wearing? We're wearing visual calculus. I think that might be good, yeah? Can I go over here? What's over here? Oh, a big wine canister is open and empty. I like, so a box of wine. Oh look, there's somebody over here.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on, that is awful. Cover your nose. What is it? Rotting fish? What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
It smells of death.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Kim, what's that smell? Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here. Heads up. Pay attention. Yeah? Something's not right. Something's going on.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
He's holding his nose. Let's go check this out. Wing operating here has been out of order for years. Alright. Check this box out.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Kebab! Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find.
I used to live in Turkey, and I have to say that kebabs in Turkey
there's more in there.
Are the most delicious things in the world.
Plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
Unhygienic? Dirty?
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell. Yeah, his eyes are watering.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Okay, let's examine the kebab.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads, Shish Kebab Revachol.
Delicious.
It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet.
Nice, let's do it.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Okay, let's examine the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra.
Okay, I think that's the type we have.
Now, this makes partying look bad. Still, don't let it sway you. You're responsible.
I'm responsible, it's true. I tried to shave this morning. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Is he dead? His limbs, his arms bent and neck turned at an unnatural... Is he dead?
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet.
He's dead, isn't he?
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Right, so it's not as bad as the murder we've been investigating, who I think is still there. We haven't moved the body yet, have we?
Hold on.
The lieutenant squawks. He sits down next to the corpse and examines his face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void, empty of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
He stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket. Now, everybody, anyone who has watched the previous streams knows what this word lividity means. We had to check it one time. Lividity is when a person dies, the blood moves. You know, so the hanging man, all his blood went like south. You know what I mean? So he became bloated and fat because all the blood went down. So lividity. Yeah, I didn't know this word either. But becoming an expert.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
Steel yourself. Prepare yourself, yeah? Let's do it.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Okay, study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
So just going back there, study the man's, listen to my pronunciation, clothes, not clothes or anything like that. Really, it's like I open the door, I close the door. In the morning, I put on my clothes. It's exactly the same pronunciation. He's wearing mud-caked boots. His boots are covered in mud, beige brown trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. He died with a kebab in his hand.
A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar.
Let's search his pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
His jacket's very wet and heavy, yeah?
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Okay. Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Clutched in his fist.
Be very, very careful where you step here.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Here he is. So he drank a lot of vodka. He had a kebab.
It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
He looks at two other bottles near the coin-operated viewer. Then at your yellow plastic
I
bag.
prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Shut up, Kim.
True. It feels disrespectful.
Examine the chewing wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look into his mouth.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
The stench is a very strong smell, you know, so it really stinks. The body's rotting. It's been there for a couple of days. Not as bad as our first victim, but bad. Okay.
Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
The chewing gum.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is...
You know who this is, don't you?
I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
You know who this is. It's the husband of the woman in the bookshop, I bet you. We were looking for him. I bet you this is it. Let's examine his head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
So he's got a head wound, so an injury, an open wound.
This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
So what, he was drunk, he fell, He cracked his head and he has an open wound and was bleeding.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one at the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
No, I would say fatal, but Kim says fatal. Yeah? Okay, step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's
Floorboards.
hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
So it's very poor condition.
You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
He could have fallen in. Phrasal verb, to fall into something, yeah? Okay, I fall off my bicycle. I can fall out with my friends. I have an argument with my friend and we fell out. Fall, fell, fallen. I fell out with them. But he has fallen into the hole. Okay, let's step back.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Let's have a look at the man.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine or 1.5 of spirits.
So he was drunk. To be inebriated. To be drunk. 3 bottles of wine. Okay. You have to be really drunk to fall that badly. Well over more than a liter of pure ethanol, or 3 bottles of wine, or maybe 1.5 of vodka or whiskey.
When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here.
Okay, let's examine.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
So he's definitely dead.
Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years.
Stout. So 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Yeah. And he's approximately 56, so he's very young.
He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all. He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last.
It's definitely the husband of the lady at the bookshop. Who is he?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south, the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. I think he's a local. He came over to drink some alcohol, eat a kebab, and probably just chill out, you know. But unfortunately, he slipped, he fell, his leg got stuck, and then he hit his head, which created this massive wound, and he died.
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
I know who this is. We know who this is. It's the working-class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk. I'm right.
The woman you met at the book stand?
That's right.
Why do you think it's her husband?
He looks at the bundle of flesh lying on the ground. The leather jacket, it matches her description perfectly. Bottles all around. She said he was drinking somewhere. The library card, he was supposed to return a book. Boom!
I can't see a book. So he took the book to the library, then came back and thought, I'll have one.
1 bottle?
Just 1 drink. I have my cool jacket on. I took the book to the library. I've earned it.
I've earned this drink. I've done my job for the day. Now I can relax. This should be a done one, yeah? The working-class woman you met in front of the bookstore admitted that her husband is missing. Chances are the guy is drinking somewhere with his buddies. Find him. Done. Okay.
The view from the lookout is beautiful.
Yeah.
Damn it. He's definitely someone's husband.
The lieutenant points at the golden ring on the man's left hand, the wedding ring, wedding finger. The flesh around it swollen, swell, and pale. What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Okay, hold on, wait a moment. What about field autopsy? Or, we found him, we should finish this, take the case. Let's leave this case for the station. I don't want to spend time in it. Don't take the case. Or, I still need some time to decide how I want to solve this case. Return to this later. Let's take the case. We found him. It's our job. We are cops.
All right. We should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
What do you think happened?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Right, because he cracked his head off the bench, off the seat. Do you think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure? You know, that he's drinking too much.
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's
They'll
dangerous.
seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
What we got? Dead body on the boardwalk. Call the station. Examine the library card. Okay, let's check the library card. Here. Oh, I can't do it yet. Alright, continue.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly. It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Let's just go right. Okay.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
It's definitely the woman's husband. Alright, nothing to see. Let's keep going. Oh, what's this? Careful, the floorboards are rotten and weak. Okay. Let's go and check this library card. Yeah. A library card found from a pocket of the dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp, wet to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library. Let's interact.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Let's look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
Look inside. Another phrasal verb, everyone. To look inside the box. Look inside the bag, yeah? To look inside. Okay, there's some books. He's taken them back. So at least he took the book back before he died.
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
The genre, the type of book, yeah? So like the genres of music. Pop music, techno music, jazz music, heavy metal. These are genres. And again, films, romantic comedy, sci-fi, thriller, and same for books, you know, fiction, non-fiction, drama, whatever it is. Let's look on the back side.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 00502.
Hi, Iona. How's it going?
11, or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Congratulations to Iona. Good news yesterday, yeah? You must be really excited about that, yeah? Yay! We've just found a dead body here, Iona, and we found a library card.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Méjean.
Okay, we're going to phone a library, everybody. More jobs to do. God, it's never ending, is it? Call Jamrock Public Library for information. Okay, we can do that. Let's keep looking around, yeah? Oh. Moonshine probably smells like tasty fermentation. Moonshine, illegal alcohol. Illegally brewed alcohol. Moonshine. Poachine, we call it in Ireland. Okay, we've been here. Let's go out here. Let's... Ooh, what's it over here? Ooh, mortare. Anything else? Let's go back out. Right, we came from up here. Let's go over here. I think this is going back towards there's the church. That's the church, isn't it? Yeah. Anything interesting? What's this? Money, 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 money. Fantastic. What's this? Let's have a look. This barrel has been recently discarded. It smells of fuel oil. We're going to need our tools. I think we're going to need this one. No, not that one. No. Where's the big one? Is it? This one. We don't need music. We need some alcohol. Let's have a drink. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, morale's down a bit, but that's okay. What's this? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. What about this one? The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. I don't know. Who knows where? Where is John? Who knows where? I have no idea. Let's see if we can break in.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Okay, we need to change our clothes. We need definitely the gloves. Interfacing? Yes. Pain, threshold, violation, empathy. Yes. What's this? Perception. Perception, no. Composure, no. Reaction speed, spirit of corpse, no. Okay, I think this is as good as it gets, everyone. Are we on drugs? Motrix, here we are. Okay, let's do it.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
Okay, we
see a handle.
We need to hit a double 6, yeah?
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Okay, it does not budge. Yeah, it's not budging. It's not moving. It's jammed. So it's difficult. Yeah. Huh? The door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean we get in like everywhere?
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
Meh.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
Okay, I can live with this, except that, yeah, we're not going to go and try and open this. It's impossible.
What else is there to do? Not accepting isn't going to bring the fire brigade in.
He looks at the door with a rueful
Relax,
smile.
he thinks. There's no one in there. If we can't open it, neither can anyone else.
All right, walk away. Just walk away, Renee. Clothes. Let's put on, what do we got? What kind of hats have we got? What's this? Logic. Let's put on, a tie. Hang on, what do we got here? Conceptualization, armor, electrochemistry. Let's put on Spirit de Corpse. This is what? This is perception. Logic. Oh, this is logic as well. Let's put on those. Let's put on some other shoes, yeah? Let's put on empathy. Alright. What's next? Anything else over here? Where are we? The church is behind us. Oh! Trap, is it?
It takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps.
Excellent.
This one's partially obscured by the reeds.
Let's reach for it.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
This is Morel the cryptozoologist, and he gave us a job to go check his traps for some cryptid. Look closer.
No locus.
No locus.
No phasmid either, but still.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
Let's check.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
I get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap. But what if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them and got out? Yeah, probably wasn't the phasmid, but still Morel needs to know. You're right, but I still need to tell the cryptozoologist about this. You're right, the crypto research has been stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. He needs to know.
Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments.
Yeah.
There really is no explanation for this detour at this point of the investigation.
Quick look around.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze, weighed down by rain. The wind picks up here, near the Cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Let's have a quick look. What's this? Yeah, they're giving us loads of side missions. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Teomoduri. Okay, what's this over here? Someone made a campfire here a long time ago. And what's this? A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. And finally, what's this? The ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten it away. Rusty, you know, so from the salt air well, the salt from the sea, the salt air, it becomes corroded. It's typical here in Alicante, you know, you see so many cars that are really, really rusty from the sea. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance where the post trails towards... Box! Ooh! +1 shivers, -2 physical instrument. A scented scarf. I'll have it. Let's check it out. Here we go. The light springtime scarf smells like men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Wear it if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. Okay, cool. Call Jamrock. Inspect the traps. The last trap was empty. Return to Morel. We really do need to get to the... back to the bar. Let's do that. And we can continue our journey. You take a mental note. Tiyo Moturi seems important somehow. Can I take it? So anyway, everybody, this is Class A Plus English. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm playing story-driven games, you know, and, you know, just games that we can kind of discuss, talk about the vocabulary. Maybe there's some new vocabulary to learn. There's that door I can't get through. Here's the church. So if you're enjoying it, please like the stream. It really helps. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It makes me really, really happy. And we're going to go down here for a minute now, yeah? So we found a few, we got a few phrasal verbs today. Look in. Take out, I don't remember. Okay, there's nothing we can do. We really just have to walk around here. Here are the kids. Let's go back up here. What time is it? Unpack anything. There's the woman Liliane with the kids, the mother of the children. The winos are down here. Here's another trap. What's this? Did we search this? We did.
You've checked all the traps.
Okay, leave. Okay, across the bridge. So yeah, like I'm saying, please, if you haven't already, subscribe. Really helps, and like the stream. Again, that really helps. I have a lot of lessons this afternoon. I'm going to be really, really busy. So I'm thinking I have a class at 1 o'clock. So I think I need to go and have some lunch. But we'll get back to the bar. We need to talk to these guys as well, don't we? I think the bar's over here, right? Maybe we can talk to Morel. We can have... here he is. Oh, is that the woman? Wait. Is the woman there? No, that's the girl. Okay, let's go in and see if we can find Morel. Maybe we should say hi to Kuno as well. Ah, here he is, look. Let's put some clothes on. Let's make myself look. Logic. Yeah, why not? Logic. Savoir-faire. Electrochemistry. I don't know what that is. Drama? Drama. Yeah. Composure. Encyclopedia. Anything else interesting? Conceptualization, spirit. That is good though. That is a good chart. Perception. And maybe composure. Alright. Let's go talk to him. Hi, Morel.
It's great to see you again, officer.
Oh, yeah.
My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
It's great to see you again, officer. He grins, bowing awkwardly. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on. So he's Australian, right? Okay, let's go talk to Lena.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am. It was a truly epic long-distance trek. It was just on my way while I was working the place. I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now. It was a really long journey, Lena.
Truly a lot of legwork. My partner adores these kinds of things.
He's being sarcastic.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
She hands you a thin ribbon held together by a silver bird skull. Ooh.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
8 eyes?
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Okay, we're going to come back to this later on. Let's see what she gave us. Items, maybe? No. Clothes? Ah, here. One inland... Ooh. One inland empire. That's really strong. Sorry, Mr. Horrible Tie. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Good detective work. Who the hell is this? These guys... Oh, wow. It's getting busy, isn't it? Okay, everybody. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to get back up on the stage. See if I can do any karaoke. I can't. But I'm afraid I have to go. I need to eat and have some lunch. And we will continue. I don't know, tomorrow maybe. What day is tomorrow? Saturday. It'll be afternoon, not the morning, okay? It'll be after lunch tomorrow. We'll continue as we can find out what's going on. We've got to go upstairs to talk to the disco dancer lady. We have to find the guy after 9 o'clock, the smoker. We have to get into the bookshop as well for the computer programmer. So there's plenty to do, and we'll be doing this on Saturday and definitely Sunday morning as well. I will definitely be back. I'm not working, but I've got really busy today. So have a great Friday. I hope you're having fun. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you really, really soon, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.